Today I want to talk about the I-751. That is the petition to remove conditions from a conditional green card, or otherwise known as a 2-year green card. So I want to talk about I'll give a little background about what the I-751 is, what it means, and then I want to more specifically talk about what happens if you don't file it, okay? So, in any time that you have a marriage-based green card, so U.S. citizen spouse, for example, files for their immigrant partner, and that partner gets a green card as a result of that marriage-based petition. Okay, then at the time of approval of that green card, if the marriage has been valid for less than 2 years, then immigration will only give you a 2-year green card. Now, that green card has all the rights and privileges of a full 10-year green card. It's just that it expires after 2 years instead of 10 years. And the second difference is at the time that prior to it expiring, in the window 90 days before it expires, in that 90-day window, you have to file an I-751 to remove the conditions, meaning convert the 2-year card into a 10-year card. Okay, what's the reason for this scheme? Well, the idea is that in these shorter marriages, immigration is willing to give you the green card if there's enough evidence that it appears to be a valid marriage. But since it's such a short marriage, they're essentially not fully convinced yet. So they want to see what's really going to happen with this relationship, with this marriage. And depending what ends up happening with it, they may ultimately not give you the 10-year green card in the future. Okay, so it's kind of a way to weed out marriage fraud. But they do make ways to get out of it if the marriage falls apart for, I guess you could say, legitimate reasons, okay? So let me just kind of briefly summarize that. So if you get a green card through marriage, and the marriage through which you got the green card was in existence for less than 2 years at the time of the green card being approved, you're going to get a 2-year green card as opposed to a 10-year green card, all right? So if you go straight to the 10-year green card, then you don't have to do the 751. If you get the 2-year green card, however, then during the 90-day window before the 2-year green card expires, you have to file an I-751. If you do not file the I-751, then you will no longer be a permanent resident. Okay, your status here expires, and second, you will be placed into removal proceedings. Okay. So since you're here, you'll essentially be here without status, and the government knows you're here without status because your 751 expired, then you will receive someday in the mail a notice to appear in immigration court, which will be to try to deport you, okay? And so you have to file an I-751. Now, I come across people who